Did the Senate just pull the rug out from under the crypto world, or is this the start of something big? The Clarity Act, a bill intended to finally bring some much-needed guidelines to the booming, and often chaotic, cryptocurrency industry, just cleared a critical early hurdle. It managed to advance out of the Senate Banking Committee, a significant step forward in what has been a years-long debate. But here's the catch: this is just the beginning of a much longer and far more perilous journey. Getting out of committee is one thing, surviving the shark tank of the Senate floor is an entirely different beast. Before we dive deeper into the minefield ahead, if you want to stay on top of every twist and turn in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It genuinely makes a huge difference and helps us bring you these crucial updates. So, the Clarity Act. What's it all about? At its core, it aims to provide much-needed clarity for financial regulators. Think the SEC, the CFTC, and others who are currently grappling with how to categorize and oversee digital assets. Is Bitcoin a commodity? Is Ethereum a security? These are the fundamental questions that have led to regulatory uncertainty, investor confusion, and, let's be honest, a whole lot of legal battles. This bill attempts to draw clearer lines, defining roles and responsibilities, and establishing a framework for how these digital assets should be treated under existing financial laws. The committee vote was a win, a testament to some level of consensus building, or perhaps just the sheer momentum of wanting to address this burgeoning sector. However, the victory is fragile. We're now looking at no less than 4 significant hurdles that could very well derail this legislation before it reaches President Biden's desk. The first major obstacle is the Senate floor itself. While the Banking Committee might have found common ground, the broader Senate is a much more diverse political landscape. We can expect intense debate, potential amendments, and a fight for every single vote. Many senators have deep-seated concerns about consumer protection, market manipulation, and the potential for illicit activities that cryptocurrencies can facilitate. Others, often aligned with the tech industry or libertarian ideals, worry about stifling innovation and imposing overly burdensome regulations. This ideological divide is a powerful force, capable of bringing even well-intentioned legislation to a standstill. Then there's the issue of amendments. As this bill progresses, expect a barrage of proposed changes from senators looking to inject their own priorities or address specific industry concerns. Some amendments might be technical, aimed at refining definitions or clarifying specific provisions. Others, however, could be far more substantive, fundamentally altering the bill's intent or scope. Navigating this amendment process is a delicate dance. A bill can be strengthened by good amendments, but it can also be weakened or even killed by amendments that alienate key voting blocs. Third, we have to consider the potential for powerful lobbying efforts from various interested parties. The crypto industry itself is a patchwork of different entities, from major exchanges to decentralized finance protocols and individual token projects, each with their own agendas. They will be heavily engaged, advocating for rules that favor their specific business models. On the other side, you have traditional financial institutions, who may see crypto as a threat or an opportunity, and consumer protection groups, who will be pushing for stringent safeguards. The sheer volume and intensity of lobbying can significantly influence legislative outcomes. Finally, there's the looming question of jurisdiction. The Clarity Act seeks to establish a clear regulatory path, but the debate over which agency ultimately has the lead, the SEC or the CFTC, is far from settled. This turf war is deeply entrenched and has been a major impediment to progress in the past. Any legislation that doesn't satisfactorily address these jurisdictional disputes risks falling victim to interagency rivalry and congressional infighting. Furthermore, even if the bill passes Congress, it will still need to be implemented by these agencies, which could lead to further challenges and interpretations down the line. The stakes are incredibly high. For the crypto industry, this bill represents a potential pathway to legitimacy and mainstream adoption. For regulators, it's a chance to finally get a handle on a rapidly evolving financial frontier. For investors, it's about understanding the rules of the game and having confidence in the market. The failure of this bill could mean continued regulatory uncertainty, which could stifle innovation and push crypto activity to less regulated jurisdictions abroad. Conversely, a poorly designed bill could crush legitimate businesses and harm consumers. This isn't just about digital coins and blockchain technology, it's about the future of finance, innovation, and the government's ability to keep pace with a rapidly changing world. The path forward for the Clarity Act is fraught with political peril, and its success is far from guaranteed. We'll be watching closely to see if these 4 hurdles can be overcome. So what do you think about this? With so many competing interests and a complex regulatory landscape, can the Senate actually pass a meaningful crypto bill, or is this destined to become another legislative casualty? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a critical moment for digital finance in America, and your voice matters. Stay informed, stay engaged.